Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Rage, and we are back today to talk about the return of Battle World, because officially as of today, when reset does occur, this is actually going to be the game mode that returns back. So it's going to be interesting to see how this unfolds. But remember, this is going to be the opportunity once again here now to get and accumulate shards of Null. So in case you missed it, there was a strike spot that was previously released last week on this, just giving us some key updates here. And really what's going to be notable is the fact that they have changed some of these Battle World changes, right? So in case you guys missed this, we're just going to go through it real quickly again. But yeah, remember, Battle World now is a monthly event. Previously before, it was, obviously going on every week, but it was also running for 6 days a week. So it became super exhausting. And also there was a lot of boredom to it too, right? But they've done a lot of things. I don't really know what the future landscape of this is going to be, but remember, Spec Ops is now officially removed. Everyone hated Spec Ops because it basically was the deciding factor between the haves and the have-nots for the competitive alliances. So we'll see if this comes back in the future. This is a huge disgruntled community that did not like this one, so we will see what happens. Right now, we do see that Battle World does actually last for 4 total days as opposed to the 6. And you'll see that there's going to be 3 standard zones in addition to null. So really, there's only 3 days that you're technically going through specific nodes and using the different missions and required teams. So we'll see that, of course. Remember, Astro is not going to get more value again, right? Some of us parked Astro for a bit of time. Remember that you have value in war as well. But in case you guys, took that breather to build up resources, now's an opportunity. I know mine kind of stayed a little bit dormant, but it's going to be exciting to see how they can get utilized once again. We also have the hero missions as well as standard missions, so we'll see if that's changed or deviated much from last time. But previously, before, it was just a lot of the meta teams that we would use. Whether it's like in Orcus raids or Spotlight raids, some of those teams were utilized day to day, so those were the ones we took advantage of. We'll see how that looks, but yeah, it does look like they're gonna make it more challenging, so that's what I'm excited for. And then there were even some null changes here too, because now the bleed mechanic works differently. It's no longer able to break that cap of damage, and you can also actually revive characters if they're not killed by null. So be watchful for that. Remember, null summons symbiote characters, so obviously if they're not getting killed by null himself, you can actually bring them back. And more importantly here too, this is like the biggest update here, right? Which is the fact that they've actually revised the null shards here to account for the fact that in the last 2 months we haven't had a chance to build up shards for him. And it's quite generous, guys, to be honest. Take a look at this, right? So most folks are going to be starting off to the difficulty 0, but even a full clear is going to give us 20 shards, and we'll work that way as we progress through the coming weeks here and months, right? Hopefully it's going to be similar where maybe you can just skip a couple difficulties if you're doing good enough. But yeah, even like difficulty 4, difficulty 5, look at that. Like, doing the 100% full clear, 75 to 100 shards. That's amazing towards nulls unlock. So that's definitely something that we're going to be getting for even difficulty 2 and 3, 40 and 50 shards respectively. That is quite nice. So we're going to see, guys. Remember, it comes today at reset. But yeah, we'll be on the watch for what teams are required. We'll probably do an update video, to be honest, in terms of how that's going to look. But yeah, just want to circulate this, get this information out for you guys, because it is returning today, and we'll be on the lookout for that once the updates go live. So do let me know what you think. Comments below if you're excited or not. Are you a fan of Battle World? I know it was not the favorite game mode, but hopefully the feedback, hopefully the changes, hopefully this is what this game mode is going to need to add that further life back into a lot of energy that they poured into this. I'm always rooting for the game and hoping it works out at the end of the day, because it is new content, and they've actually taken a step back to put in some feedback. So we'll see what happens, guys. Do let me know what you think, comments below. Thank you for your time as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.